Hey, what's up, guys? It's Remy here, and yes, I am Remy now. I'm sorry I kind of changed my name on you guys without saying anything. I just wanted to put up a listen in for you guys to show y'all how the team was doing in my situation with the team. I didn't really explain anything. I kind of just put out a listen in. I didn't explain that I had joined a new team, that I had changed my YouTube name, that I had changed my gamer tag, but I guess I can do that now. My gamer tag is now My Remington. It is a completely awesome gamer tag. I was so excited when I got it, but that made me change my YouTube to The Remy, and there's a lot to talk about this video. A lot's gone down since that listen-in that y'all saw, and I think that was 2 days ago. So, and right here, all I'm doing is just checking to make sure my friend that's talking isn't going to be heard, but a lot's gone down. A lot's gone down since then, and I would like to explain some of the stuff that's gone down and give my view on it. Well, first of all, what ended up happening is I joined a team. I changed my gamer tag, but it's like the day after I changed my gamer tag, I ended up joining a team. Remember back when I told you that my friends Will and Gino, Rasta, and Stigma Swizzle, they left for a team called NOS? Well, the captain of NOS was dropped from NOS, which is New Age Snipers. He was dropped as the captain from NOS, dropped from NOS because he was cocky and arrogant and all this kind of stuff, which I'll get to in a second. But after this, he hits me up. He's like, hey, do you want to make a team with me? Do you want to team together? Do you want to try it out? Me and him have had kind of a bad history. Me and him don't really get along very well because he's very arrogant and he's not a good teammate at all. Nobody would ever want to teammate with somebody like that. I'll get to that later, but let me continue with my story. What happened is we ended up joining, me and Josh, y'all know Josh by now, Limbic. We joined with him in Premium Envy, and we made a team. We were calling it Team Calamity or Calamity Esports, and things were going okay for a while. Things were looking like we could compete, we could do well, and then it just kind of, I don't know what happened, but one day, which was last night he posted on Twitter, need a strong AR, blah blah blah. And what ended up happening was, because me and him don't get along, he was going to drop me. He was going to drop me from the team. It couldn't have been for skill because I was performing. Me and Josh were pretty much carrying him every respawn. I would have an occasional bad respawn game. But when the tournament came, when we were playing the tournament, I performed really well. But let me talk about that for a second. I just raped that kid right there. That kid had to be embarrassed, but he had a little butt buddy with him. But let me talk about that for a second. We tried to do a 4v4 variant tournament. We got first rounded, but before the tournament, this is crucial. His name is Nas Crucial. This is what he says. He says, we're talking about what it's for. It's for free GFX, and he says, I'm not even going to try. And the captain of a team saying that, I don't know what happens right here. I got completely warriored, but anyway, I don't know what happened with him, but he said that I'm not even gonna try. And as a captain of a team saying that, not only is that demoralizing and bad for a team, but it's not a good teammate. Like, that doesn't even touch the fact that he was actually our captain, but the fact that it was for free GFX, it doesn't even matter what it's for. It's a tournament and we need to perform well. He was already going into the tournament not trying, and if he sees this video, he's probably going to be like, well, I played really well on Domination Freight. I was running. The thing is he was running around like a maniac and was getting a bunch of kills. He was dying a bunch of times. I could tell by the way he was playing that he was never committed to that tournament. And so me and Josh had already begun talking to Premium about letting go of Capped. We call him Capped because that was his old gamer tag. But Nas Crucial, we were already talking about letting him go, and then last night he posted that, and after he posted that, and after I found out that it was me that he wanted to drop, I was furious. Not only did I not know why, but he was like, I don't know, he was out of control. Like, he was the one that was going to get dropped. Premium and him have been friends for a long time, and his own friend was telling him that we couldn't win with him, or was telling us that we couldn't win with him and that we couldn't do well with him, that we should give it some time, but if it doesn't work out, we can go another route or whatever. So when he posted that, I went off on him. He started tweeting this girl at Darth, asking if she can get in touch with somebody at Darth for my aim. I shot at the ground right there. I don't know what was going through my head right there, but he started messaging this chick from Darth. So I tweeted at this chick from Darth, and I tweeted her like, look, all he wants is attention. He's not a good player. He's been dropped from multiple teams. Don't waste your time. He was asking her to nag somebody from Darth about it. So I tweeted her and I was like, don't waste your time, blah blah blah. And she ended up favoriting every single tweet that I sent her, which I thought was pretty funny because she was feeling the same way I was feeling about it. She wasn't ever gonna help him out like that, but I just kind of wanted to save her the effort because he's wasted a lot of our times. Like he wasted Nas's time and he wasted our time, and it's very. Not only is it kind of disrespectful, but it's just it's a waste of time when we could have been finding a good fourth that we can team with. But to talk about why did we feel like we needed to drop him? We felt like we needed to drop him because if you can hear from my listening, you could already hear that he is not a good teammate. He doesn't call out. He complains about connection the whole time. And not only that, but there's been multiple people on his friends list that I've agreed with on this. He is very, very arrogant, and he does not work. He is not a teammate, so to say. Like, he is not meant to team with anybody. He will especially be captain because as a captain, he felt like he made all the calls, and he felt like he needed to make all the calls, I guess, and take over and not listen to anybody. That was the problem. Look at this guy right here. This guy just keeps shooting. That's just a split screener for you. Look at this. I was so furious, but he would not listen to anybody, and he will disagree with everything you say. If you say that we need to work on this, we need to do this, he'll say, no, we don't need to work on that, we need to work on this. He'll find every single way to disagree with you, and he is just a pain to be around. I raped that kid, but he was just a pain to be around, a pain to put up with, and it was already getting too much to handle for me and Josh, and I believe Premium as well. He was feeling the same way, and so all of that went down last night, and I ended up roasting the shit out of him. I gave him a piece of my mind and then some. I let him know how I felt about him, how I felt about the situation, and reminded him that even Nas couldn't put up with him. And he posted a video. What's funny is that he posted a video on his channel and talked about how the Nas people were the greatest friends he's met in a long time and all this kind of stuff. And those Nas people ended up hating him. They ended up hating him and dropped him as coach. I talked to Stigma Swizzle, who's now Nas Legacy. He said that he hated him, and he did not. The people there did not like. Sorry, I was hearing noises through my mic. Let me turn that down. It's kind of distracting. But he let me know why they dropped him, and it was all for the same reasons that we wanted to drop him. It was all the same reasons that we wanted to get rid of him and move on. And it's not a coincidence, guys. When multiple teams tell you or drop you for the same reason, or don't want to play with you for the same reasons, have problems with you for the same reasons, it's not a coincidence, and he needed to realize that. And so I let myself go. I let him have a piece of my mind, a piece of fucking everything that was happening, a piece of everything that was going on in my mind, and I let him have it, which I might have, as usual, I might go overboard with things like that, but so much, I had so much hatred and resentment build up for that guy that I couldn't control myself. I couldn't control myself from just roasting the shit out of him and letting him know how I feel, and I did. I was debating whether to show you the messages or not, but I roasted the shit out of him to the point where by the end of it, he was threatening to This arrogant person who never gives up, who always feels he's right, I had him threatening to get me in trouble for cyberbullying. And I don't think it's cyberbullying when you're also getting bullied, because he was saying things, he was harassing me. He tried to pull out this you're going against the code of conduct, I'm an Xbox Live ambassador, which isn't true at all. He just reports, he just files a complaint. I already know, I'm not dumb, but he was saying all this kind of stuff. I read the code of conduct. I called him out on 2 messages that he sent me that violate the code of conduct. He didn't even say anything to that, but he probably filed some complaints on me. I filed some complaints on him. If my account gets banned, I'm just gonna call Xbox. I'm gonna be like, look, we both had disputes with each other. We both kind of harassed each other, and we ended up blocking each other. So problem solved. And I guarantee you 100%, if that happens and I tell Xbox that, they will give me my account back. They will work this out, because they don't really want to ban accounts unless they have to be banned. Like, for example, they banned my account for a couple of days because I had profanity in my bio, which is fine. Like, I mean, I was stupid for putting it in there. There was no reason to put it in there. So anyway, there's just so much drama always happens. I know it seems like every single team change that I encounter, every single team that I'm ever teaming with has some kind of drama to do with me, but really it's been 2 instances of just see, look at that, I was behind that wall, but I'm sorry, 2 instances of just complete and utter BS that have just pissed me off, and I feel like I'm validated. I feel like my arguments and my arguments with him are validated. But anyway, let me tell you what we plan to do. We plan on finding a team. We don't know, Premium might stay with us, he might not. Even if he doesn't, we'll figure something out. Me and Josh are the duo. We work well together. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'm talking to somebody right now about an opportunity for me and Josh, and we're gonna make it happen, guys. We're not gonna get our heads down. We're gonna make it happen. It's been your boy. I thank you for watching. I really appreciate y'all watching my videos and checking me out. Please leave me a like and sub if you haven't. It's been your boy Remy, and I'm out of here. Thank you.